What's your satisfaction or lack of satisfaction right now with your current contract situation?
I'm satisfied. We got done. We need to get done, and just looking forward to getting back to playing ball.
How did you get done?
We just adjusted my contract this year a little bit. Just try to, make it a little more lucrative, but business is business, and I'm here.
Incentives?
Yeah.
Incentives. So not necessarily more guaranteed money. But, to be clear, you probably did want more of that, right?
I think anybody does, But at the end of the day, playing a game I love, a game I dreamed about playing since I was a kid, so happy to be back with my teammates, ready to go.
Is the workout bonus still on the table too? That was in your existing contract?
I don't even know, because it's based on like a count of these things, so I don't even know the percentages of whatever it is, but if it is, cool. If not, oh well.
How did you balance between not allowing that whole process to get too personal and okay, this is business, I can't take this personal?
Yeah, mostly kind of just letting my agent do it, for real. I just was working out, making sure I was in shape, making sure I was sharp. I think about football primarily, and I just kind of let him fill me in on the details here and there, but my primary focus is always going to be to play ball and to be as good of a player as I can be on the field.
They drafted obviously a lot of young receivers, another one this year. You seem to, when the season's over, you're still like on top of the yardage things like that. But is it hard for you to look past this year and a handwriting on the wall kind of thing with all these young guys in the room now?
Yeah, because I try to just live in the moment, live in this year, enjoy my time with them, enjoy my time around them, and who knows the future holds. I can't know it anyway, so I just try to be my best day in and day out.
You have, in the past, 2022, when they gave you a pay cut, you performed at a level that exceeded what your pay was, right? So how much perhaps do you look forward this year to showing with the incentives of the deal, like, I'm better than what this base pay is?
For sure. I definitely look forward to it, but receiver's a position of opportunity, so all I can do is do the best of my ability with the opportunities I get, and hopefully that'll prove again, I am who I think I am. There's multiple receivers on the field. You got Tyreek and Jalen. They both get 1,000. Jamar and T. There's a bunch of receiver tandems, even trios in the league that all have a chance to feed and get the ball. So at the end of the day, it's on the coaches to kind of distribute the ball and get it to the guys they feel do the best with it in their hands. And my job is to be one of those best guys.
Darius, do you feel adequately appreciated here after how the team handled this?
I think so. As a person, coming back, it's been nice to kind of come back, and I see people in the building. They greet me and say, "Hey, nice to see you. They're happy you're back," all types of things. So, kind of telling me I've been a good person. In the building, I've been a good human being since I've been here, and there's a lot of good people around here, and I'm happy to still be here.
You guys play a hard position. You got to be mentally tough to receiver because everyone else can do the job individually, but you got to get a lot of things that happen before you can get the opportunity to have the football. How do you stay locked in throughout the game as opposed to everyone's perceiving you guys as just doing cardio all day?
Yeah, it got to be a little delusional. You got to kind of think the ball's coming all the time. Even if it may or may not. Just kind of trick yourself, and at the end of the day, you can only measure yourself by when the ball comes your way, did you catch it? And if it didn't come your way, were you open? And that's kind of the reality of being a receiver.
You have any early impressions of the number one pick, Malik Nabers?
Yeah, he's talented. He's definitely talented. Catches the ball well. He's got strong hands. Seems to be pretty smart. I've only been here 2 days, but seems to be pretty smart. Seems like he's picking up the playbook pretty well, so I expect him to be a good player for us.
What do you think Daniel Jones needs to do this year to be adequately appreciated by this fan base and then just in the NFL as a whole?
Win. I think we all need to win. If you want to be seen as a good player in this league, if you lose, it's the general consensus is they must all be bad players if they're losing. So if you win, then 2 years ago we're in the playoffs. There wasn't this negative press. Everybody was like, actually, it was he needs help, right? Was it not? It was like we need to get better receivers, better weapons for him to be better. So it's the narrative comes and goes depending on how your team does. So kind of like I said, it's on me and him and all the rest of the guys we have to get this team all going in the right direction.